Hey guys, we got tagged by Cullen and Katie at Bama Chick 1101.
And we also tagged Tim Schmoyer and Dana Schmoyer. They do vlogs as well.
Schmovies.
The Schmovies.
They have some weird questions that we need to answer for you guys. We're gonna try to make these kind of quick. First one is, what is a nickname only your family called you?
Mine would be Dana Banana. Nothing, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have a special one either. I was just called Timmy, basically.
Number 2, what is a weird habit of yours?
I don't like it when the lights are turned on in rooms and no one's in the room. So like if I walk down the hallway of our house, I'm just flipping off switches usually.
My weird habit would be if I'm like sitting on the couch watching TV or whatever, like I'll just play with my toes.
And pick at her skin.
Yeah, my toenails and stuff. I don't know. Number 3, do you have any weird phobias?
I don't know that mine's weird, but I really don't like the idea of being confined in like a really tight space. I don't mean like being cramped in a car with a lot of people. I mean like being buried alive or being stuck in like sort of a pipe that I just can't get out of, or in a ship that's sunk under the water and there's only one little air pocket that I'm stuck in. You know, like stuff like that. I'm like, okay, not signing up for that.
You sound like you think about that a lot.
I've seen some news stories before in my life of people who have gone through those things. I'm like, I do not want to be that person.
That'd be creepy. Mine is like a childhood phobia that started with an experience. Our neighbors when I was little raised wild turkeys, and one of them escaped their yard or whatever, I don't know. But my family and I were going on a walk, and one of them that was the same size as me came and like didn't attack me, but I like tripped trying to run away from it, and it just like sat on me gobbling at me, and that just ugh,
on
I
your
hate
face
turkeys.
is what I heard, right?
Yeah, like in my face, like I was laying on my back somehow trying to get up, and it was like sitting on my stomach gobbling in my face. Ugh. Not good.
Sorry, it's just a funny mental picture.
Number 4, what is a song you secretly like to blast and belt out when you're alone?
Go ahead.
Mine is How Great Thou Art. Like, I don't even know how long I've been singing it, but like whenever I'm just walking around the house or driving alone in the car, like that's the song that I always start singing.
Mine is, you know, we have a couple kids and they have these toys that have 2 batteries in them, and you press buttons, they play different songs. Like whatever songs is like the one I last heard, that's what gets stuck in my head. Yeah, this is not good. Like when this gets stuck in your head, the first thing you want to do is get it out of your head, but I'm not saying it's a good song I get stuck in my head. Okay, stop that before it gets stuck. I'm just saying it's what happens. What is one of your biggest pet peeves?
My biggest pet peeve, it bugs me so much. At our neighborhood stoplight, the light only turns if you like set off the sensor of it, like you have to be behind the white line, and there are so many countless people that are above it and just like sit there forever because they I don't know, they pulled up too far. It won't change.
Move up far enough,
No, they have to move back.
Oh, move back, yeah.
They always stop in front of the line, and so then they're sitting there, and I've seen people like run the red light because they didn't set off the sensor.
My pet peeves, my 2 biggest ones are, 1, smudges on the windshield. You know, if someone's like went like this to get the, you know, condensation off or clean it off or something like that, and there's a big smudge. I can't stand looking through that when I'm driving the car. And the other one is kind of weird, but it's probably more of a pet peeve, is I need to have light switches in the down position to turn off the light and up to turn on the light. And if you have a couple different switches, you know, for the same room at different positions, you know how they can kind of get out of order. Like sometimes I need to go to both ends of the room and flip them so that they're both in the down position or both like in the up position, you know, just so that they're in sync. I don't like flipping switches up to turn lights off. Just don't like it.
Number 6, what is one of your biggest nervous habits?
Biting my nails, or if if I'm like speaking in front of like a group of people and I'm nervous, I start to say a lot, or I start to like do the pacing thing, you know, you walk back and forth. A lot of speakers do that. I don't like that when they do it. It's like stand still and just talk. But I tend to do that if I'm nervous.
I don't really know what nervous habit I do all the time, but I do remember when I was in an interview for a teaching position that I was like enjoying the conversation, but I was super, super nervous. And I noticed probably about halfway through that every single time I was talking, I was using my hands, but then I would always just touch my shoulders. And so like I remember, like I noticed myself doing that, and I was like, oh! Like that was so embarrassing. So like I probably sat on my hands the rest of the time and then got in my car and was so embarrassed I just had to crack up laughing at myself. What side of the bed do you sleep on?
Depends on if you're pregnant or not. She likes to be on the side closest to the bathroom, which would be, if you're sitting at the foot of the bed, that would be the right side for us. Before she was pregnant, she slept on the left side, so we've switched back and forth a couple times.
Yeah. And depends on like if we're staying somewhere else and the bed like sinks if I'm pregnant. Like I have to like be to where I
Prop
can.
your belly up on the outside of the bed.
I can't be like rolling down into it. Number 8, what is your very first stuffed animal you had and what was the name?
I don't remember exactly, but I think it was the Papa Bear from the Birchstein Bears, and his name was Bear.
This is mine. I don't even think it really had a name. It's just a little pink mouse.
And now it's Hannah's.
And now it's Hannah's. Hannah likes to play with it.
Just call it Mouse.
Yeah, it's Mouse. What's the drink at Starbucks that you always get?
I never go to Starbucks. 1, because I don't really drink coffee, and 2, it's really expensive, and so if I do go to a coffee shop, though, I'll usually just get a smoothie or a glass of water.
I'm the same way. I'd rather have a smoothie or something.
What's a beauty rule that you preach and don't follow?
I am constantly nagging Tim to go take a shower.
Not constantly.
Okay, like every other day.
I don't, see, I work in my basement right here every day. I don't get out that much. And when I do, I take a shower. But if that's like a couple times a week, I don't feel like I need to take one every day.
Unless you see somebody else besides me. Like,
That's right.
I like to smell you clean. What's really bugging me right now, though, is like I haven't showered. I normally would have showered this morning had I gone and worked out, but we're going to go work out tonight. And so I'm waiting to shower, and I'm like, well, I don't like it. But every once in a while I do, like, depending on my workout schedule, I'll wait for a shower.
And as for me, as you can probably tell, I have absolutely no beauty rules at all. So I have none to break and none to follow.
Number 11, which way do you face in the shower?
It's kind of a weird question because, like,
You don't shower.
doesn't everyone like have the water at their back and then you turn to like wash your hair and your face and stuff? Like, I don't know. Like, it just seems to me that you would normally stand with the water at your back.
Yeah, same here.
Do you have any weird body skills?
I have one that I think is pretty cool that I knew in 3rd grade. I can actually move the tendons on my knuckles. And it feels weird.
I know, it's not normal. And then, I don't really have too many, but my tongue, I can twist it like this. That's more information than you really wanted to know.
Number 13, what is your favorite comfort or bad food that you love to eat anyways?
For me, it's easily ice cream. I eat way too much ice cream.
Mine is brownies. I actually almost bought brownies last night while I was out buying ice cream for us to eat. But I passed on the brownies because I figured ice cream was enough.
Next question is, what is a phrase that you always say?
I actually had to ask Tim and Hannah on this, and they said it quickly, but mine is, oh my goodness, I guess.
Say, oh goodness, as you say. Like an old grandma. Mine, I probably say it too much, is dang it, or dope. So probably try not to say that kind of stuff, but...
I get onto the kids when they say it.
Yeah, we don't have the kids saying it, so it means we need to stop too.
Last one is, it's time to sleep, so what are you wearing?
If it's in the winter and it's cold outside, I wear pajamas, pants, and a sweatshirt. And if it's during the summer and it's warm outside, I just wear boxers.
Mine would be pajama pants, socks, a tank top, and a sweatshirt in the wintertime.
And heated mittens and booties that you put in the microwave.
And then in the summertime, it varies depending on if I'm pregnant or not. Usually just shorts and a tank top.
If any of the rest of you guys want to do this tag, please do so, and then leave a link to your video in the comments below this video so we can go check it out. But we are going to tag one other family, and that is Live Like No One Else, Joel and Anna Catalan. So I'll link to them below. They are youtube.com/Live Like No One Else, so go check them out if you haven't already. And thanks for hanging out with us. If you're over here from Bama Chick, thanks for joining us, and we will see you guys sometime later. See you then. Bye.
Bye.